These are the real reasons why a lot of young men in today's society are struggling. What I've came to realize is a lot of young men, they're not necessarily lazy. Majority of them are overinformed and they just don't know how to execute what they are really trying to do. And if you really take a look at it, you have a lot of kids who are watching these podcasts and they're spending hours of their day, sometimes even days out the week, listening to someone, about their life story or, advice. But in reality, they're soaking in all this information and it tricks the mind into tricking you thinking that you're actually working when in reality, you're not. You're not working. Now, it's a difference between listening to a podcast. Okay, maybe you have to listen to a podcast about real estate, fitness, or whatever industry that you're in. That's fine. But once it becomes a habit that you're listening to these things, it's almost like reading a book. You can read a book about sales all you want, but if you never pick up that phone and actually take the action to make a call, to actually pick up the phone and do a cold call and talk to another person and then feel that person when he says, "No, I don't want your product. I don't want your service. Get off my phone." Feel that rejection. What if you're not doing that, then you're not working. You're not taking action. Now, it's okay to indulge in these type of things, but if you never take action, how can you expect to see progress and growth? You have to realize you're not stuck because you don't know enough. You're stuck because you're replacing action with information. Information is only a tool, but if you never apply the information into action, you can't expect to see any type of results. Now, with all that being said, you have to stop trying to wait until you're ready. Everybody says like, "Oh, I'm gonna start when I finish this," or "Oh, I'm gonna do this when I'm gonna do that," or "Oh, I'm gonna get into the gym once I get enough free time." Well, guess what? There's never going to be a perfect opportunity for you to start. If you want to go into the gym, if you say, "Hey, I want to get shredded, I want to get jacked, I want to get big," whatever the case may be, I want to lose weight, it doesn't matter how busy your schedule is at the moment because your schedule is only going to get busier, especially if you're young. If you're in your 20s, right? Let's say you're 20, 25, no kids, no responsibilities yet. You don't have a mortgage. You might have a car payment and insurance other than that, but you don't have any type of responsibilities. You know what I'm saying? If you are that young and you don't have any responsibilities and you can't make time to go to the gym, and you're talking about, "Oh, I'm gonna go to the gym when I get enough free time," what makes you think that you're gonna have more time once you get older? Once you're in your mid 30s and you have a family and you have a mortgage and you have kids that you have to look after. What makes you think you're gonna have free time when you get older? You're never gonna have free time if that's the case then. So stop making those excuses. Get up, go to the gym, and make it happen. Stop waiting to the perfect moment. There is no perfect moment. There will never be a perfect moment in your life to where everything lines up perfectly and then it's time to start the business. The time to start the business is right now. If you want to make content, start posting videos right now. If you want to get into real estate, dive into it. Stop waiting. The difference between someone successful and someone who didn't is the thought process of, "Oh, I have an idea. Let me act on it." Not, "Oh, I have an idea and I'm going to think about it." No, act on it. Act on it. If you want to be a personal fitness coach, start coaching. Get into the game. A lot of people just sit back and they just listen and indulge in this information, and it's like a loop. But they never actually get in the field and they never actually get the reps in. You have to get the reps in. The more reps that you get, the more confident that you will become. Think about it. If you're a salesman, if you're working in sales, you know what I'm saying, you're doing cold calls, you're getting outbound leads, you're reaching out, you're actually in the field. Guess what? The more that you talk to people, the more that you offer your pitch, the more that you get rejected. Guess what? You will improve because then that is data. There's no such thing as failure. "Oh, I failed my business because I didn't know how to manage my money." Well, guess what? You had to fail in order to learn how to manage your money. Therefore, is it necessarily a failure or did you make a mistake? Think about that. Think about that, bro. Like, I sit back all the time and I'm like, "Man, this didn't work out, man. I feel like a failure." Or you weren't knowledgeable on what you needed to be doing and therefore you had to learn, take the loss, and now next time that you start it, you know exactly what to do. That's how life works. But you will never, ever get that data if you never jump into the game, if you never start. My absolute goal is to help anybody who feels like they're just stuck in the rat race, to where they don't know where to start, to where they don't understand that they need a system, and they don't understand that they have to have structure within their life in order to figure out where you're going. That's the gap that I want to fill in. Now, if you're watching this video and you feel like you're stuck in that rat race, to where like you wake up and you're just not sure where your life is headed, and you're not sure, what you want to do in life, and you just don't know how to take action, shoot me a message on Instagram at TheJawan and we can work out and figure out a plan. That way we can get you on the right course. That way you can take action today, not tomorrow, not next week, not next year, today. A lot of young men today, they need structure. They need systems. That way when you wake up and you know exactly what you need to do, you know exactly what tasks that you have on the board, and you can knock them out, it makes your life so much easier. There is no fluff. There is no guessing. There is no, should I do this? Should I do that? There's no thought process. It's, these are the tasks. I need to knock these out before I do anything. That's how you need to operate. Without systems, actions rely on mood. And guess what? Your mood is inconsistent. You might feel like doing the work today, but tomorrow you might have a bad day and not do the work. That's why it's so important to develop systems and strategies. That way you can be consistent. That way you can show up every day and give it your all. A lot of people are not giving it their all. A lot of people have so much potential. They have so much potential, but instead they're still not doing the work. Hold yourself accountable, man. Being able to hold yourself accountable and saying, hey, I'm going to stick to this one thing, not 100 different things. Nobody's ever gotten rich doing drop shipping, real estate, Bitcoin, starting a laundromat, and then also doing hair on the side. Like, stick to one thing. Pick out one industry that you want to learn. Pick out one thing that you want to sell. Figure out one offer that you can provide to whoever your target market is, and go all in on that. That's how you make progress. That's how you see success. It's not about dipping and diving into every new thing and every new trend. Figure out what you're good at. Figure out what your skill sets are, and then operate in a manner to where you get good, to where you put in the reps, to where you can see your progress and your growth. A lot of people don't even give themselves time. A lot of people don't even spend 6 months on one certain thing. How could you convince someone to even invest in your company, and you can't even stick to one thing in your life? You can't even stay dedicated. And people are out here complaining about, oh, I feel like I should be doing more with my life, or oh, I feel like I should be here. Nothing on this earth is guaranteed. Nothing. When I say nothing on this earth is not guaranteed, you think Elon Musk became a billionaire because he was sitting at home crying and complaining about his circumstances? Be for real. Do you think he was crying about, I'm sad and I don't know what to do with my life? He came over here and had a plan and worked 100 hours a week and got to it. A lot of people go to a job and work 40 hours a week, 80 hours a week. It's some people even in the oil field working 100 hours, and then they expect their business to flourish when they're only spending maybe 2 or 3 hours, if that, a week on their business. How could you expect to see growth when you're not even putting in the hours needed in order to master the skill? Think about that. There are CEOs, there are business owners that are running laps around you right now. Think about that. They're spending 80 hours, 100 hours a week on their business, and you expect to go to your day job, work your 40 hours, and then come home and have the same habits, talk to the same people, and not change anything? You expect to beat them? You expect to become, to get in that top 1%, top 10%, top 5% income-wise? You're not even in the game, bro. You already lost because your mindset is flawed. Your mindset is flawed. Instead of saying, oh man, I wish I could do this and do that, switch it. Say like, oh, I'm going to figure this out and I'm going to stick to it no matter the odds, no matter who supports me, no matter if your family doesn't believe in you. Who cares? Get it done. Because guess what? Once you figure out, oh, this is how this works, or oh, this is what I need my offer, this is what I need my price point to be at. And then once you start getting income and people start seeing They start seeing the results. They start seeing, oh, he's serious and he's going after it. Oh, it's just a matter of time before those people that doubted you, they come right back. They always come back. Remember that. They always came back. They always come back. But your goal, once you reach that level, once you reach that status, is to take care of the people who supported you at the beginning. And it's not going to be a lot of people. And success is lonely. You're going to lose a lot of people. You're going to lose a lot of friends. You're even going to lose a lot of relationships. Even myself, I've lost a lot of relationships with especially women, to where I was like, dang, I can really see myself building something with her, but she couldn't see the bigger picture. Nothing's bigger than the program. Get yourself right and go after it. Chase your dreams, bro. Chase your dreams, bro. For real. You can do it. You can achieve it, but it's going to take a lot of work, violent effort, action. Stop sitting around. Stop waiting around. Stop staying up late if you're not working on anything, and then you're waking up late and you're already behind. There's somebody that woke up at 5 a.m. today and they sent those emails. They made those calls. They worked on that landing page. They got up and went to the gym. They got up and went running. Think about that, bro. There's somebody out there that's doing what you're supposed to do, but you're not doing it. So therefore, they're getting ahead. And if you stack this day by day by day by day, weeks on end, months, years, you see how fast that add up? Imagine a man who wakes up every day and knocks out the tasks. It's the same 3 tasks every day. Oh, I got to do this. I got to do that. I got to do this. I got to do that. And he does it every day for a year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. What does that growth look like compared to someone who only does it once in a while? You need a system. You need structure. I cannot say it more. Literally. Hey, man, I hope y'all rock with the video, bro, because, hey, this is what I needed in my early 20s. I wish I had somebody to just tell me, like, hey, write down what you want to do in life, what's the tasks that need to be done, and go balls deep, violent, aggressive. Don't be scared. Don't be scared to make that call. Don't be scared to walk up to somebody and shake their hand with your chest up and look a man in his eyes and offer your pitch. Don't be scared to take that risk. Life is too short, man. Get after it.